Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, episode 52, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is season 11, and we're now in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. We survived our first ever season in the top tier, finishing 14th, and have just followed it up with an even better finish second time around. We even won the FA Cup last season. Today we play our first ever European match at home to Turkish giants Galatasaray. Unfortunately, this isn't being held in our own ground. We are adding nearly 8,000 seats to Paul Bastock Park, which should be ready in mid-March. For now, we play home games at Nottingham Forest City Ground. We started the new season with inconsistent form, winning our 3 home Premier League games and losing both away games. We also lost out to Chelsea on penalties in the Community Shield after a 2-2 draw. The league season began superbly, smashing Manchester United 3-0 on the opening day. We topped that in our most recent victory, winning 4-0 at home to Southampton, with Milorad Nikolic scoring a hat-trick. We are 7th after 5 games as we look to at least duplicate last season's 11th place finish. We've spent quite a lot of money on new players, yet the board are still happy for us just to fight bravely against relegation. Watford are bottom with 5 losses out of 5, but Man United are yet to score in any of their games so far. We've spent big over the summer as the board demanded I use up all of the £80 million I was given. Exciting Portuguese winger Francisco Conceição cost £40 million from Leeds United. Naturally, a club record signing. Isaac Simmons is a fullback from Leicester City, for whom we paid £25 million. We recently added an extra defensive midfielder in Dutchman Mike van der Poel for £20 million from Borussia Dortmund. Tom Davies has come in from Everton to bolster the midfield for £10 million. Due to the registration limits of the Europa League and us having not brought through many young players from our youth system recently, we have a fairly limited pool of players to pick from today. Our new wonder kid goalkeeper, Brian Granero, signed on a Bosman free transfer from Atletico Madrid, is injured, therefore last season's number 1 Kieran Slicker steps in. We have a completely new back 4. Darren Fairclough is our left back, on loan from Liverpool. Daniel Ballard is a £6.5 million signing from Brentford, and he sits alongside Van der Poel, who drops into central defence for this match. Jan Couto at right back cost us just over £5 million from Brighton. Fabio Carranza is still here in defensive midfield, signing a new contract to reject a move away after his release fee had been met. Alvaro Jose continues with his long throws as our box-to-box midfielder, and Andre Rodoriguez, on loan from Juventus, fits into the Mazzala role. Conceição plays on the right, with fellow new signing Karel Sedlacek on the left. He cost £4 million from Sparta Prague. Up front we have Courtney Adams, on loan from Manchester United. Nikolic is on the bench. Our first ever European match, but it's not even being held in Boston. We're playing in Nottingham at Nottingham Forest Ground. We do get to host Galatasaray in what will hopefully be a home win. Let's pump these players up as we normally do. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your own game and you'll win. We played very, very well in our last match against Southampton. And they do believe that Galatasaray will be our biggest opponents. I just think we need to take games one at a time in this group. We're not expected to do anything. If we get out the group, that's going to be fantastic. We'll try and build some positive momentum. We just want to score some goals, play some good football, and hopefully pick up the points. Galatasaray, they're playing 3 at the back with wing-backs, 3 in midfield, 2 up front. There's the empty group. We've got Hertha Berlin and Elche from Spain as well. but we're just about ready to kick off. We get an early corner with Conceição. It goes near post to Ballard, but his header just goes over. Throw into Galatasaray down the left-hand side. It's with Diop. He gets his cross in, but Alvaro Jose is there, and he gives it to Conceição. He's now running at the Galatasaray defence, gives it to Adams. He's through on goal. He's chipped the keeper, and it's gone in. That's his second goal of the season. The man on loan from Manchester United, a team that hasn't even scored a goal in the Premier League so far. But Conceição, he's hopefully going to be our danger man this year, but that's a fantastic finish by Adams. We get our first ever goal in European football. Corner ball, Conceição to take it. There's Van der Poel, another summer signing. He gets his first goal for the club. Playing at centre half today. He's normally going to be a defensive midfielder. But he's dropped back, got his head on the corner, and he's put us 2-0 up. Alvaro Jose with the throw, goes a little bit shorter this time, but gets the cross in. It's gone all the way to Sedlacek at the far post, and it's 3-0. He gets his second goal of the season. We've shocked them with the lack of the long throw, giving it to Couto. Back to Jose. There's Sedlacek at the far post and heads it back into the opposite corner. Jan Couto picks it up, gives it to Carranza onto Rodriguez. Here's Conceição again. Jose and Carranza swapping passes in the midfield. There's Adams, he's through, but his shot is tipped wide for a corner. Conceição to take it. Goes near post this time. But Galatasaray clear it and try and break. Throw in with Fairclough, given to Ballard. All the way over to Conceição on the right-hand side. He switches it to Sedlacek. He cuts inside, tries to get the cross in. But Fairclough now on the left-hand side. He's going inside. Sedlacek through to Adams. And he's got his second of the night, his third goal of the season. It's already 4-0. Not even 34 minutes on the clock. We're running riot. Carranza with the ball to Sedlacek. Dinks it through to Adams. Defence can't quite get it clear. So Adams punishes them. What a fantastic half of football that was. We're 4-0 up. We've had 15 shots on goal, 11 on target, 63% of the possession. We are on fire. Can't do anything else other than outstretch my arms, tell them I'm very pleased with how we're playing. And we're just going to go straight out there for the second half and hopefully just pick up where we left off. Here's the long throw this time, and Adams has got his hat-trick. The long throws always cause a danger and panic in anybody's defence. The keeper didn't come for it. The defence didn't get their head on it. So Adams just followed the ball and volleyed it in. 5-0. Free kick to Galatasaray, goes far post. They get their header in, but it's just gone over the bar. We get a corner with Conceição, goes near post, but we've hit the post. Conceição gets it back again, gives it all the way to Jose at the far post. It's a bit of a weird 1-2, but we do get another corner. Conceição with it again. Gives it to Ballard, but his looping header goes over the far post. Effiong on the ball, he's come off the bench. Fairclough now going down the left-hand side. Cut inside to Adams, but the ball goes back to their goalkeeper. And Jan Couto picks up the clearance. He's now going down the line. Gives it to Conceição, back to Effiong. To Jose, through to Adams. He's got another one. That's his 5th goal of the season, 4 of which have come in this game. It's 6-0. Who knew European football was this easy? Alvaro Josie with the one-time ball through to Adams, and his first time shot goes straight into the corner. Another long throw coming up from Alvaro Jose. No, he gives it to Effing in midfield. Jose with now with the cross, and we've got another one. It's 7-0. Andre Hodoragaya, he's picked up a knock in the last few minutes. But he was fit enough to get on the end of the cross and put us 7-0 up. Lovely cross from Jose on the half volley, and it sneaks in at the near post. That's his first goal for the club. And the full-time whistle brings an end to the fun. 7-0 winners over Galatasaray in the Europa League. That's how you begin life in Europe. A good win, boys. Well done. Everybody's happy. Well, wouldn't you be with a 7-0 victory? The first thing they mention in the interview is the number of yellow cards that we got, but we get stuck in. We try and get the ball back pretty quickly. Doesn't bother me that we pick up cards. We've got quite a deep squad nowadays. And I'm very happy that Galatasaray didn't even have a shot on target. Elche won the other game. There was 5 goals in that one. They won it by 3-2 with a late goal by Pozo. And Hodoragaya, he scored that final goal despite suffering from a pulled back muscle at the time. We're in 7th heaven. We get just over £500,000 for that victory. And of course, Courtney Adams got player of the match. He scored 4 goals and got a rating of 10 out of 10. We've started September off absolutely superbly. 2 matches at home. We've scored 11 goals and not conceded at the other end. This Sunday we play Liverpool at home as well. Hopefully we'll carry on with the good form. We'll come back for the next episode in a couple of months. It could be for an important game in the Europa League. But the way it's going at the moment, I'm kind of expecting us to qualify pretty early. We're obviously better than Galatasaray, and they were expected to be our toughest opponents. We'll probably come back in December. But if you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.